Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you are having a fabulous Sunday. I it's a little crazy um here in my apartment. I was gonna say I don't even know. Um so I had to go buy some new like slacks and stuff for work because I ripped my other ones and I just needed some more. So I got that, and so I'm in the middle of doing laundry and I'm trying to write lesson plans for this week, and I'm just like, new school, new lesson plans, new grade. So I'm just like, oh my goodness, I'm so lost and I'm so confused. But you know what? I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna just. Because this is what I figure. If they're not what they're supposed to be, they'll just tell me and I will fix it for next time. Right? Because that's how we learn. We learn from our mistakes. We actually tend to learn more from when we get things wrong than we do from when we get them right. So it's a little funny. So I'm just tired. And I'm like watching the Katy Perry movie is up on Netflix now. So I've been watching that, and it's like, oh man, you feel so bad for her because, well, as far as like her marriage with Russell Brand, because the beginning it's like, oh, they're so happy, they're so in love, and they're just so perfect for each other. And spoiler alert, they're not married anymore. And so the movie kind of goes through that, and it's, you feel bad for her because well, from what they show in the movie, let me say. So I don't know like how accurate this movie is as far as their divorce, but she's the one on tour, and she's the one making the effort when she has days off to fly out to him and to see him. And she keeps talking about how she wants to be with him. And so as their marriage is failing, it's harder and harder for her. And then especially when when your marriage is failing and you're on tour and people are counting on you to still perform and still have a happy smile on your face and everything. I know it can be hard. I mean, not that I've ever had a marriage fail because I've never been married, but I've had relationships fail before. And I know, I mean, just from that, how hard it is to just be around people. I know I've like talked about this a little bit, and I've vlogged about it, but I dated this guy for a really long time through most of high school and college. We were together for 4.5 years. And then it was over. Just like that. He was with somebody else. And it was hard. It was really, really hard. It was right before my birthday. I was in the middle of school. And it was hard for me to leave my room and go to class and interact with people because it was sad. There was an end of a relationship, and it was hard for me to be around other people, to not be crying in front of other people. It was hard enough to do that, but to go on stage and have to smile and be energetic, I can't imagine, because it's hard. It is hard. And, even though if the relationship is failing, it's not good for you, it's not good for either person to be in that relationship, but it still can be hard when there's that emotional connection there for so long. So, yeah. Yeah. So, but then, you know what? One day you wake up and you're like, I'm happy again. I'm happier than I've been in a very long time. And you're over the person and you're in a good place. And it happens. And let me tell you something. It it took me a very long time. In case anyone's wondering, if you were just breaking up with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever it is, I was together with him for 4.5 years, and it took me a good 2 years to really, even 2.5 years to like really, really get over him. Trust me, there was the point way before that where I knew that it was completely over. It was never gonna, well, to quote Taylor Swift, we were never ever getting back together. But there's still that emotional connection that we had that I had to get over and everything, and much happier now. And it took a while to see it, but it happens. So I know this vlog got real deep, and I just, every situation is different, but I know how it feels, okay? And there are days sometimes when you're lonely and you miss them, or you miss her, or whoever it is, but it's gonna be okay, because if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And you shouldn't make yourself unhappy or the other person unhappy when it's not meant to be. So sometimes that can be the hard part, is you just get so used to it and it's comfortable and it's what you know. But if you're not happy, and or he, she, whoever, the other person is not happy, it's not going to work. It's not going to be good. It's going to be bad. Because now that I look at it, I feel like that's what the very end of our relationship was. Neither one of us was very happy in it, but it was comfortable. It was what we knew. And, it was like you had that person to always lean back on. And I think it really did take him, well, it took him cheating on me and finding somebody else for me to let go, and for him to let go of this relationship and move on. So there you go. It's not something I always like to talk about, but I love you guys and I want to be honest with you. So I know I am like, oh, these videos are just usually like funny little, not funny, but like lighthearted stuff, and here I'm getting deep into my past relationship issues with you guys and everything, but it gets better. It does. It gets better. And you know what? One day I'm going to meet that person that I'm supposed to be with, and it's going to be great. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go finish watching Katy Perry, finish laundry, write my lesson plans for the week, and I will see you guys tomorrow because it's still Vita. So, yeah. Bye! Oh, let's see if we can turn off.